Well, hello again, YouTube. It's PD Two Finger, and I am super stoked. Today, we're going to be talking about Melt Banana dropping their eighth studio album, 3 plus 5. We can find the entire album has been uploaded to the Melt Banana official YouTube channel, Triple X Melt Banana Triple X. Now, I first found out about this Japanese noise rock band from Tokyo, Japan, because of Mike Patton. Melt Banana is Mike Patton's favorite band. They're a Japanese noise rock outfit that's known for playing extremely fast noise rock, hardcore punk, experimental electronica, and pop-based song structures. Associated with folks such as Steve Albini and John Peel, front woman Yasuko Onuki is the leader, the front person, if we will. Now they're since the last two albums, they're a duo. Originally a four-piece. We have Yako or Yasuko Onuki on vocals, Ichiro Agata on guitars and effects. And earlier we had Rika Hamamoto playing her bass, and a parade of aggressive and wonderful double drummers. But as of the last two albums, it's a two-piece with Yako and Agata. Agata's programming the drums and recording the bass, playing over these backing tracks that he's recorded live as Yako does the vocals. And he's really something. I would consider him a noise craftsman. He's merely he's channeling his spiritual noise through the guitar is what he's doing. And he does have a decent pedal board but a lot of it's technique with this guy. A lot of it's technique and also tricks with the delay pedal. Associated with acts such as John Zorn, Merzbow, the famous Japanese noise outfit, Michael Allen Patton, opening up for Mr. Bungle, opening up for the Melvins, split 7-inch single with Fantomas, also opening up for them. And the last tour was Igor and Otto von Skrivac, which I missed that. It was something like COVID or something. I forget why I missed out on that. Now, when I think of Melt Banana, I divide their career into three different sections. We have the early days where they're finding their footing. They're really noisy, almost like you're listening to a sound effects CD. Some of the songs, almost all of the songs clocking in under a minute. And then they have moments of brilliance or tongue-in-cheek covers, really musical moments, sporadically peppered amongst splurts and blurts of noise. And it's aggressive. It is insanity music, what one described it as. Now, heading into Y2K, we have Teeny Shiny followed up with this Cellscape. This was the one I remember barbecuing, drinking beer, and producing my air guitar, just going nuts on the patio like a 12-year-old off his ADD medication, thinking I had discovered something. I was proud of myself for sticking it out with this noise band as they had evolved into their second stage, which was songy, the song era for Melt Banana, where they're integrating these sampling techniques with the sound effects, with this aggressive music, and coming up with something beautiful, very melodic, and a style unique unto themselves. Little did I know that they were going to completely kick me out of the house with Bambi's Dilemma in 2007, delivering everything and more that 2003 Cellscape had to deliver, just times infinity. Bambi's Dilemma was on my playlist in a big, bad way. I could not escape Bambi's Dilemma. Now, hearing that they were reduced to being a duo, I had little faith when Fetch came out. And I haven't yet absorbed Fetch. Being a Melt Banana fan, like if you're me, if you're a fat, old, stinky, white guy, just a horrible, the worst, they had kind of really worn me out after Bambi's Dilemma. And Fetch took the ball and ran with it. Now, that's not to say that it's anything lesser. This is greater. This is more intense. Fetch is an evolution. This is a progression, and the same can be said for 3+5. This is absolute insanity now. At this point, 3+5, it's like you're listening to the Indy 500 in your ears, but someone has replaced the gasoline with LSD. And I have yet to absorb these. It's not really fair for me to give you a review just to say that I was laughing out loud on every song. It did not sound like there's only 8 or 9 songs on this, but it's certainly all killer, no filler. And they have completely knocked it out of the park. So I cannot say anything bad about this band. Like I said, this is an evolution. It's absolutely an incredible accomplishment to see where they came from and what they did with it. Reducing it down to a 2-piece and having it completely blow the doors off of what they were doing when they were younger, it certainly is an amazing accomplishment and something to consider. Always an absolute delight to catch these guys live, although I will say one of the worst mosh pits. I want to talk about Emperor's New Clothes, noise kids, scene kids who like to shove, kids who don't like to behave very nice, who have a big smile on their face when they come up and shove you as hard as they can, when it's real clear to everyone else in the room that you're standing off to the side, you're not part of the mosh, those types of hipster people. So that being said, if you're a Melt Banana fan and you stumbled onto my amateurish review for this, let's consider the old farts, the people that have the herniated discs, the guitar players, the stinky old middle-aged white guys that are standing up in front on the goddess side of the stage and try to resist the urge of running up and shoving them with all of your weight and momentum for no other reason than they were sold out of Katy Perry's new record at the record store and you're upset about that. That being said, thank you for joining me on this one, you guys. There is huge capacity for Emperor's New Clothes. Look at me not really listening to this stuff unless somebody's in the room that you want to try to impress, that you are of some sort of worth or value because you listen to this weird Japanese noise music. So let's try to take all of that baggage and not trying hard enough and set that off to the wayside where it belongs. If you can't handle 3+5 or Fetch, just take it back to 2003 Cellscape. Work your way up to Bambi's Dilemma. See if you're interested in Charlie. You could go back if you want. People seem to really, really love the Charlie album. Is that the one with Area 301 mix on it? Spathic. Area 877 Phoenix mix. Yeah. So, at the end of the day, The new album, I would say this is an evolution of music. This is something really special and really intense, but at the same time, I really don't deserve to try to describe or talk about this because it's such a complicated uh, masterpiece. So much work would go into something like this. Having somebody like me sit here and run my mouth is only going to degrade it. All right, you guys, give Melt Banana a shot. If you've seen them live, let me know what you thought of that in the comments. Try to keep cool, hug your pets, and peace.